my name's Lori Lufkin. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make for you creamy spring vegetable pasta with pan-seared shrimp. And of course I'm going to use Philadelphia cream cheese. This makes a fantastic creamy sauce. The sauce with the vegetables I'm going to add in and the saltiness of the shrimp, and I'm going to put in some little bit of fresh touches of dill and lemon. The combination will knock your socks off, and you'll be able to see just how easy it is. So let's get started. In my pan over medium heat, I have 3 tablespoons of olive oil and 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm just going to melt these down together. Melt down my butter. And everything else that's going together in the first stage of this recipe is 2 cups. This is about 2.5 cups of chopped leeks. I cleaned them, washed them, and chopped them in about half to 1/4 inch slices. And then I have 3 cloves of garlic. These are a little bit on the smaller side. If I had to guess, I would say this is 2 tablespoons. So my butter is nicely melting. I'm going to add in my garlic. And stir that around a little bit. I'm going to add in all of my leeks. Give them a nice toss to coat them with the butter and olive oil mixture. Smells good so far. There's nothing better than the smell of cooking garlic and leeks. This looks like a whole lot for this little pot, but by the time it cooks down, it's really not going to be that much. So I'm going to season my flavor base up here a little bit with a little bit of salt. It's probably half a teaspoon. And a couple of twists of fresh pepper. Just to sort of cover it a little bit. And then we have to give this a few minutes to itself. The leeks need to cook down to become a little bit caramelized and translucent. So let this do its thing, and then when we come back I'll show you what it looks like and the next step. As you can see, my leeks and garlic are couldn't be more thrilled to be in this pool of olive oil and butter, and they're nice and cooked down. They're soft. It smells like heaven in here. So what I'm going to do now is be mean and take them right out. They're just going to be set aside. Sorry, my burner keeps beeping. I'm just going to set them aside. There's a few left in here, that's fine. Now, because I only have a fairly small pan and this makes a big amount, I have about 1 pound of large shrimp, and I've seasoned them with a little salt and pepper, peeled and deveined them, no big mystery. Excuse me, I have to turn this back up. Wait till my pan gets hot again, and I'm going to sear off a few at a time. I'll show you what they look like. My pan, here comes my pan. It's getting nice and hot. There we go. Oh, you can hear that sizzle. There we go. You don't want to overcrowd the pan, because once you put them in, they let off the liquid that they have inside of them, and you'll end up steaming them or stewing them instead of searing them, and that's not what we want. I'm going to cook all these off, and if you give me a minute to finish these up, I'll show you what they all look like, and then I'll show you the next part of this delicious dish. So as you can see, all my shrimp is cooked, and it's got a nice little caramelized sear on the edges. And then in the pan is all the stuff that's stuck to the bottom. There's your flavor right there. That's your flavor. So what we're going to do is deglaze the pan with equal amounts of chicken broth, about 1 cup, and white wine, about 1 cup. And I'm going to whisk this, and I'm going to loosen up all of that deliciousness that is stuck on the bottom of the pan. It's going to take a few minutes. My heat is pretty low. It's about, I'd say, medium low. We're just going to whisk and loosen all this up, like I said, from the bottom of the pan. That's where all the flavor is. Once I've done my loosening here, and once I bring it to a boil, more of it will come up. So this is all going back in. There we go. Got everything, all that goodness back in there. Mix that up a little bit. And now I'm going to slowly start incorporating the Philadelphia cream cheese. And this is at room temperature. It's pretty soft. There we go. Put in a couple at a time. And take my time and whisk. It melts, it does. Cream cheese melts beautifully into a lovely sauce. It's going to break itself up into little pieces. We're going to just incorporate. See, as you can see already, it's starting to make the sauce cloudy and thicken it up. Pretty soon it's going to be a beautifully creamy, wonderful mixture with these leeks and garlic. And for the wine, I don't think I mentioned this to you. For the wine, I used a Sauvignon Blanc because the Sauvignon Blanc that I like has a lot of citrusy undertones to it, and it's going to complement the lemon that we put in there very well. So our original cream cheese is almost melted, so we'll put in a couple more chunks. There we go. Slowly but surely, we're making a gorgeous velvety sauce. There we go. All right. Well, I'm going to keep adding cream cheese, and I'm going to let you see this in just a minute when it's all incorporated. As you can see, all of that beautiful cream cheese has created a gorgeous thick sauce along with the leeks and the garlic and the wine and the chicken broth. So we're in the final stages here, and it's a good thing because I am darn hungry. So you say, Lori, where did this beautiful asparagus come from? I have this beautiful roasted spring asparagus right here. All I did while we were assembling the rest of this stuff was break the asparagus into bite-sized pieces, toss a little bit of olive oil with it, salt and pepper, threw it in the oven at 350 for 7 minutes. That's it. No magic, no tricks. This is what it comes out like. Still bright green, still crunchy, but cooked all the way through. It is delightful. Makes a great, great flavor contrast and texture contrast with the creamy pasta. So we've got our shrimp. We have our halved grape tomatoes. This is one of the small containers of the grape tomatoes. And I'm going to add the ingredients into the sauce, and then I'm going to add the sauce into a gigantic bowl of hot pasta, because you were probably thinking to yourself, Laurie, how are you going to make a gigantic bowl of pasta in this tiny pan? Well, I'm not. So here we go. We're going to add in the cooked asparagus. There we go. Come on, baby. Get in there. One got away. Got that one. We've got the cooked shrimp going back in. We have the halved grape tomatoes. And I'm going to turn this all over together so it is all melded into one delicious sauce. I'm going to get my tasting spoon, give the sauce a try, see if it needs anything. No, it's delicious. And then I'm going to grab the final few ingredients, my pasta, my lemon, and my fresh dill. So the final step, here it is. Pasta, 1 full box. I use rotini because it has a ton of surface area, which is going to catch all this delicious creamy Philadelphia cream cheese delicious sauce. So we're going to put our sauce, shrimp and vegetable mixture right into the pasta. There we go, get every last drop of this. We're going to toss it all together. There we go. I'm going to sprinkle that on. And then I'm going to take a fresh lemon and my microplane zester, and I'm going to zest gently 1 lemon over the top of this pasta. I'm going to stir this together one more time. Then I'm going to get my bowl. And I have my fork. And my tongs. I'm ready. Get myself a nice healthy sized portion. There we go. And I poured myself a glass of Sauvignon Blanc, which was coincidentally the same wine that I used in the pasta sauce. Here we go. The proof is in the pasta. It's wonderful. Creamy spring vegetable pasta with pan-seared shrimp made with Philadelphia cream cheese. Thank you so much for watching my video.